Kia ora, the weekend is upon us, and for many of us it's a dry looking weekend with plenty of sunshine. We have got this feature moving northwards as we head through the daytime on Saturday, bringing a touch more cloud and perhaps a few showers about the tops of the Hawke's Bay and Tairafti ranges. But for many of us it is a dry looking story with some decent spells of sunshine. For the North Island, we might have a bit of an early morning cloud through parts of Waikato and up towards, I like to say, Taupo, and a few early showers about the ranges of the Eastern Bay of Plenty in the far north, but they'll clear away pretty quickly. As that next feature runs up in towards Wairarapa and Hawke's Bay, it introduces a touch more cloud. For many places it is a dry story. That cloud, though, thick enough about the tops of the ranges to bring an odd shower through the afternoon up in towards Hawke's Bay. But you can see for most of the North Island, there's plenty of clear sky, plenty of sunshine through the afternoon, a pretty decent looking Saturday. In terms of our temperatures, for many of us, we're looking at those temperatures around about 20 to about 23 degrees Celsius. The warmest spots up across those northern parts of the Bay of Plenty and across towards Gisborne. We should find the temperature reaching highs of 27 degrees Celsius. Now, of course, we have seen a little bit of rainfall this week, but we've still got some pretty dry parts of the country, and there are still some high fire risk areas, particularly in through parts of, say, the Bay of Plenty and down through the Wairarapa on the North Island, and we've got more of those down on the South Island as well. But for many spots on the South Island, again, there's plenty of dry weather through Saturday. You can see we've got a few early showers through parts of Southland and Fiordland. But through the morning time, they'll become fewer and farther between as some clearer sky returns even through there. But places like Canterbury up towards Marlborough and Nelson, most of the day fine, dry and sunny, a little bit more cloud bubbling up through the afternoon, and we will find a few showers just in the higher parts of Marlborough and those northern areas of Canterbury. But again, the main story for many of us through the weekend will be one of dry weather. A little bit on the cool side across parts of the South Island, 14 degrees Celsius, our top temperature in Invercargill. Taking the top spot there, Nelson, 23 degrees Celsius, the warmest spot on the South Island. As I was saying, we have still got those fire risks in place, especially through parts of Canterbury down towards the Mackenzie country. And even though we did see a little bit of that rainfall through parts of Marlborough earlier this week, we have still got some of those high or even very high areas of fire risk up through there as well. Well worth keeping up to date and checking your fire risk at checkitsallright.nz before you do any fire activities this weekend. Now that high pressure sticks with us through Sunday, and you can see the story across most of New Zealand is one of dry weather. Still areas of clouds to watch out for, especially down that western coast of the South Island. Perhaps that's thick enough to bring an odd spot of rain or so, but I think mainly about the higher ground. By the end of the day on Sunday, we'll find that next front pushing in towards the far southern parts of the country. A few showers in there for the likes of Fiordland and some of those stronger winds for Southland. For many of us, it is a fairly settled looking weekend in store. That's it from me. This is MetService.com.